Check it out, y'all.
I like to play video games. Do you like to play video games? I like to nod my head to music like
Friday, April 17th, and yeah, we made it. Welcome back to the Ghetto Podcast, where the energy is real, the stories hit different, and the grind never goes unnoticed. I'm your host, Love, coming off a week that didn't just test me. It tried me, stretched me, and still couldn't break me. This week, busy, loud, a little chaotic, but triumphant. We're talking wins that didn't come easy, lessons that didn't ask permission, and moments that reminded me exactly why I keep going. If you've been pushing through your own madness this week, just know you're in the right place. So whether you're cooling down, turning up, or just trying to make sense of it all, sit back, lock in, and let's talk about it. This is the Ghetto Podcast. Let's get into it.
Cause what's up, y'all? That was a terrible transition, but it's Friday. I don't care. I gave y'all some applause. Yeah. How are y'all doing? I had a good. The week is almost done, and I'm so happy. Oh gosh, this April is flying by, which I ain't even mad about it. Other than that, y'all, I'm just glad it's Friday. Went to the gym, did laundry, because why not? Just like life. I'm just getting ready for my weekend so I don't have too much to do. Next weekend, my sister wants me to do some woman thing with her, and I think my husband got a car show. So I plan on this weekend, and then my husband's going to listen to this. I'm not doing too much because next weekend I'll be out and about. I'm gonna chill this weekend. Other than that, y'all, let's go ahead and hop over to this news. See what's popping. Police respond to a BOMB threat to the Pope. You can never say some things because you don't want them people coming after you. Cows are actually good swimmers. In Ireland, they're taken by boat to graze on offshore islands. Never saw a cow swim, but there you go. Listen, right now, as expensive as beef is, those cows look good. Christina Applegate is hospitalized in LA. Hopefully she's okay. Top Gun 3 officially in the works with Tom Cruise is returning. Taj Mahal coming through with the Graham thirst trap. So people are eating him up for this picture. I don't know if they're insinuating Taj trying to come out the closet. I don't know, but people have been eating Taj up with this picture. Quiet Place 3 hits theaters July 30th, 2027, and we know these people are never quiet. I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm always annoyed when I watch movies like this because nobody's never quiet. Somebody's having a panic attack, or it's a cat, or something crazy happening. President Trump vows to look into the 10 scientists who have gone missing or turned up unalive. He said he hopes it's random, but we're going to know in the next week and a half. He just left a meeting on this subject. Sandra Brown, the first black woman on the Oakland police force, gets instructions on how to pew a shotgun in 1970. They really used to make women officers dress like that. The movie Man on Fire is coming out April 30th with Yaya. That looks like that's going to be good. I like Yaya. Johnny Depp is unrecognizable in his big Hollywood comeback as Ebenezer Scrooge in The Christmas Carol. Johnny Knoxville announced the fifth Jackass film is officially titled Jackass Best and Last. It's the final film. Johnny Knoxville say this all the time. The $1,000 hour trap, how a brothel owned a police department. A mother of three just got busted for running a $1,000 an hour prostitution ring out of her home in Godley, Texas. Godley, Texas. But this wasn't your average bust. Her exclusive client list, the local police department, Ashley and Michael Ketcherside, weren't just running a business. They had an entire justice system working for them. The receipts from the investigation are absolutely insane. The enforcer police chief Matthew Cantrell wasn't just turning a blind eye. He was a regular client while on duty. Worse, he used his badge to act as Ashley's personal enforcer. He illegally pulled criminal histories and ran background checks on her personal enemies, including city council members and the local school board, to gather blackmail material for her. The babysitter. Then you have the officer Solomon Montoya. He confessed to being a client, but he couldn't afford her elite $1,000 an hour rate. His solution, according to official affidavit, he bartered for smacks by doing the couple's jar work and literally babysitting their children. The system will parade her mugshot on the news and pretend they are cleaning up the streets to protect you. Meanwhile, the chief of police is running black ops intelligence for a brothel, and a patrol cop is mowing their lawn to pay off his tab. You literally cannot make this up. It'll be a good movie. Hunter Biden has left the United States and cannot pay his lawyers. A court finding on April 6, 2026 reveals Mr. Biden lives abroad and cannot pay his current lawyers. So they said that this lady that Trump had DoorDash, they said she played more roles than Eddie Murphy and the Nutty Professor. She has made a few appearances. A YouTuber who risked his life to give the North Sentinel Island tribe Diet Coke is facing up to 5 years in prison. He broke strict laws prohibiting contact with the Sinhalese people. USA Today has released photos showing the meal served to some of the U.S. sailors and Marines aboard warships deployed in the Middle East. I mean, it seemed about right. That meat? I don't know. Finally, the musician D4VD David was arrested in connection with the unalivement of a girl whose decomposed body was found in his trunk. That's taking forever, but I guess they finally got the evidence they need. Driver who struck and unalived a jogger in front of his wife sues the victim's family for his emotional damage. This is a sad story, and they did find her body, but a 23-year-old pregnant woman in Texas sent her mom, "I'm leaving Texas at 3:50 a.m. and then completely vanished just weeks before her due date. The eerie part is that all her stuff was still at home, including a hospital bag she packed for delivery. And she also was using a wheelchair, like she couldn't walk, but they found her body, unfortunately." Former NBA player and assistant coach Damon Jones is expected to become the first person to plead guilty to sports gambling charges that were brought forth by the DOJ last fall, which led to arrests of more than 30 people. Ashanti Allen, that was her, they found her. College frat bro allegedly punches, strangles, and assaults women at fraternity house. A man is in custody currently after breaching the barrier at the White House complex. They said an altercation took place during the incident, resulting in injuries to a Secret Service agent. Wife of man who was fatally sucked into MRI machine while wearing a metal necklace files a lawsuit against the clinic. I'm surprised she just now suing. This inmate escaped custody on Wednesday and was reportedly still on the run. He has shackles and all. This plumbing company is going viral for their marketing strategy. That is funny. Ex-Alabama player Luther Davis is accused of taking out a $3.3 million loan while impersonating Falcons quarterback Michael Penix Jr. wearing a do-rag and using a fake driver's license. Davis allegedly ran a $20 million fraud scheme posing as multiple NFL players and wearing wigs. Hey, he had a plan. President Trump has named Dr. Erica Schwartz, a former Deputy Surgeon General, as the new director of the CDC. I mean, it's an amazing thing, but I would not want to be over the CDC. It's just too much craziness. A life jacket for the Titanic survivor is going on sale in the first of its kind auction. Latinos for Trump and pro-MAGA journalist Mario Guevara was deported to El Salvador after spending 110 days in ICE custody. Plastic surgery girlies go through the most. This other hun apparently went to Turkey to get her boobs done and the doctor stole her nipples. She only found out when she got back to Australia. Amy Schumer revealed that in her prime she usually called men to go down on her and send them off after because men also do that to ladies. She said, at my peak, I called a professional athlete to go down on me, and I told him to leave after a couple of times. More people trying to insinuate that it's LeBron. They stay hating on LeBron. A Chinese couple has gone viral for naming their premature baby suddenly. Suddenly, that's funny. American Airlines plane nearly crashes into a crossing truck at a Charlotte airport. I mean, I wouldn't say they were crashing, but I mean, the plane stopped on its brakes, but man climbs atop the spear in Las Vegas. Retired corn star Asia Carrero passes a Texas bar to become an attorney. Former Democratic Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax pupils his wife before taking his own life. Very sad. Val Kilmer is returning to the screen, this time through AI. So this is like some in Austin, Texas. It's called a trap hotel. They operate on their own sovereign territory. The dealers literally pay the motel owners a massive premium just to own the block and run their natural commerce without any interference. Trap hotel. Man, how would you like to stay there? Trump told Marjorie Taylor Greene that if her son was unalived, it was her fault after she called him following threats to her family following his statements that she was a traitor. He said, if my son was to get unalived, it would be my fault. Well, Marjorie, you know Trump's a Gemini. BBL fingers, ladies are getting shots in their hands to plump them so they don't look old. I'd be so, like, you need your hands and stuff for stuff like something settling in there. Then you can't even bend your fingers no more. Fox News reveals bacteria was smuggled into America from China in a shipment labeled women's underwear. The Chinese researcher at Indiana University, who is reportedly a member of the Chinese Communist Party, has been jailed in the troubling case. Navy reservist accused of unaliving his wife and hiding her body in the freezer is arrested after international manhunt. 191 people were unalived in the world's largest water fight. Okay, they corrected this and said it was from speeding and drunk driving that the 191 people passed away. Cases of hemorrhoids are skyrocketing among young people. The reason would be using the cell phone in the bathroom. After declaring bankruptcy twice in less than a year, Spirit Airlines is at risk of liquidating and ceasing operation entirely. Rising fuel costs are driving the budget airline out of business. Firefighter accused of unaliving his wife with an axe, learning she was cheating, appears in court. You know he was mad if he had to use an axe. Fans enraged after Popeye's One Piece anime collab sells out in minutes, now being hawked on for $350 on eBay. How do you sell chicken on eBay? Like fresh chicken. A massive swarm of bees is bombarding southern Israel, with residents being advised to stay indoors. Israeli authorities are being sent to clear out the bees and find out where the swarm came from. Fury from the LGBTQ community as Tennessee declares June as Nuclear Family Month and drops Pride. Starting next year, about 18 million adults will be subject to new Medicaid rules in 42 states. In Washington, D.C., some Republican-controlled states want to triple the required work period. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar turned 79 yesterday. Florida woman Cami Ellis charged with DUI after being pulled over driving the wrong way, handing cop a Barnes & Noble gift card instead of her license. She's like, here, hun. Here, hun. Animal rights group plans to raid Wisconsin breeding facility and free 2,000 beagles. A young black genius was accepted into Georgia Tech at just 12 years old. He's majoring in aerospace and engineering. Don Lemon's still thinking about running for president. You know what? Why not, Don? First teaser for the Spaceballs movie, new one. I would play it, but I'm not getting a strike. Y'all gonna have to just read what this old man is saying. I don't know what he's saying. Forget it. Marty Marr turned 61 yesterday. Michigan gas station clerk saves a 16-year-old girl from being abducted by a stranger after she mouthed help. Rick Moranis and Daphne Zuniga reunite at the CinemaCon. Moranis is officially ending his decade-long hiatus from live-action acting. I always wonder why we never saw him in anything. He retired. I know that's right. Surveillance video captures a terrifying moment. A car crashed through the front window of an Oklahoma thrift store, narrowly missing shoppers. Jackie and Rachel Robinson's grandchild, Sonia Panky Robinson, got to throw out the first pitch during the Dodgers game. Okay, Sonia. Offset goes off on live, heartbroken and furious, accusing Quavo of betrayal, says he nearly lost his life and Quavo never reached out. Offset, you got shot in the butt. Like, you didn't lose your life, brother. Man fails to recreate the Back to the Future skateboard scene and is dragged as he clings to a box truck in California. He really should have practiced this a couple of times. Bruh. He lucky he walking away. This woman threw $162,000 from her balcony after getting into an argument with her husband, and police are urging people who picked it up to return it. Absolutely not. Why would they return it? She knew what she was doing. A couple of food delivery robots got an assist from helpful humans who spotted them struggling to get over a curb in Finland. My thing is, do y'all give the customers money for helping these dumb things? Alright, let's see what we like in the old tickety talk.
Just 80. Wait, how much is it? Just 85. Just 85? She did the fuck out of my hair. Maybe I should give her a tip. Maybe 10. Maybe 20. 30? Girl, can you shut the fuck up? Wait, how much?
That was funny.
You know what's one of the best things about dating you? You can never walk out of my life.
But I can't.
You know what's one.
This sense of humor is a 10 out of 10.
You got a patient waiting on you. That patient better learn how to be patient. Now you got to work. Fuck that nigga. Get this from me. God damn, nigga, your teeth crooked and your breath stink. Pick a struggle. Hey, pass me the Listerine. Order coming from this nigga mouth is mean. Shit. Close it. No, swallow that. Don't even swallow that. Don't spit it out. No.
I need to clean it, but I don't have any money, so can I pay y'all back?
Okay, so you need dental work and mental work. You stupid as shit. No, you can't pay us back. Get the fuck out, broke ass nigga. What?
Do I need braces?
You need a little more than braces, my boy. You need Jesus. Your stuff is cooked. Right here. Dear Lord, the devil has possessed his teeth. In the name of Jesus, I demon leave his mouth.
Have you ever stare at the wall and think about what the point of life is?
Bro, this the dentist's office, not the therapist's office. Shut the fuck up with that sentimental sad shit. Bite down, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Watch your mouth.
Did you come in to clean your teeth to lose your teeth?
Watch your mouth.
Did you come in to clean your teeth to lose your teeth?
Watch your mouth.
Did you come in to clean your teeth to lose your teeth? Stupid ass nigga. Fuck me, watch my mouth. Fuck out my office. You religious?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in Jesus.
Well, crazy. Big believer in Jesus, but not a big believer in brushing your teeth. You got 19 cavities. Never seen a mouse or demonic in my life. Sit right there. All right, this nigga did a root canal.
Making it straight. Yeah, shout out to my dad.
Even the rapper shouted me out, nigga. This shit getting serious. I'm telling you, I'm going up. That'll be 4,000.
Why so much?
Yeah, shout out to my dad.
I got the rapper shouting me out, bitch ass nigga. You lucky I'm charging you 4,000. I should be charging you 8,000. Pay up, fuck nigga. Cash a card. Why so much? Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm like that.
Man, this place is terrible, bro.
And your attitude's terrible. And my job as a dentist to fix teeth, not attitudes. Get the fuck out.
I would actually probably go to this dentist. He seems like no small talk, get the job done. I'm here for it.
Why the hell is you in my goddamn yard with these 1,000 motherfucking kids? I don't know. Shit.
Somebody said she like you when a babysit. They not bad.
I will fill your tank up with gas if you could lift 350 pounds one time. Are you down?
I'm down, fool.
Whenever you're ready, big dog. Come on.
I ain't lived these babies in a long time. Probably live with us screaming like this here.
And drop the butt. Oh my God. That's it. That's it. All right, what you driving?
The Yukon.
The Yukon. I will fill your tank up with...
I know that's right, big dog.
Put my crappie back. Put it back. Put it back, pork chop. Push it back. Girl, nobody care about your attitude. You ain't getting no Cheerios. You throwing tantrum? No Cheerios for you. You hear, you understand just what I'm saying. I don't care. Don't take it out on my shoes. Hey, I said don't beat up my shoe. Girl, you is over here on a rampage for some Cheerios. Pork chop. That's the way you throw an attitude? You better. Hey, you ain't getting no Cheerios. Pork chop. You hear me? Pork chop. Put put my crappie back.
Pork chop wildin'. I think she gonna bite your feet, girl. Somebody said, I'm not arguing with my breakfast. Listen, me too high to be arguing with the pig.
I should kick the shit out you right now.
I'd like to see you try.
What did you say? Oh, okay. I should kick the shit out.
Humor unmatched.
I didn't know it was such a fucking problem to have a Coors Light. But since these bitches have such a problem, this is number 2.
Disgusting.
I could be doing crack right now. You should.
They wasn't feeling that Coors.
Who touched that fan?
That's so real.
Okay, the card has your name on it?
Yes.
All right, and go ahead with the number, please.
It's 3, 2, 1. Good evening. We are live on television right now with an investigation into scam callers. We have the FBI on the line. They are trying.
Okay.
Let me get a quick little stretch in. I play smooth. Nice little walk. Let me look around my surroundings. Make sure nobody see me trying to get this workout in. I can hear a little jog. I don't think nobody out here for it. I can switch gears. All right, yeah, this ain't that bad. I don't look stupid. Hey, cool. They ain't see me running. They ain't gonna see me. You will not see this face, buddy. And then there's a nigga on the scooter. What the fuck? Let me get a quick little stretch.
And you know what's crazy? You ain't even got to do all that begging. You can get some coochie if you come put my shelves together, put my TV up on the wall, and come cut the grass. You can get you a piece of coochie. That ain't nothing.
Hello? I don't see your car in the yard. You want me to come to the front door or the back door? Okay, because I'm ready. Let's get this yard work done.
This Saturday, April 4th.
Now you gotta move because some random person know where you live.
I guess this will be story time part 1. I am going to preface this video by telling you that I'm going to reveal some embarrassing information that happened to me, and everything that I'm about to tell you is my experience. This is what happened to me. So I'm going to start at the beginning, and that's why this is going to be a long video, because this is a year that this went on. So we have to go all the way back to June, July of 2024. My husband and I were laying in bed one night, and he just out of the blue said to me, I don't think I can, I'm worried that I'm going to hurt myself because I'm crumbling under the financial pressure of this relationship. And I said, what do you mean? You know, he paid all the bills. I had my own business, and all the money that I made went into buying groceries and to regrowing my business, okay? He paid all the bills, so we had separate bank accounts. We lived in a home together that we purchased with my mom. She put in $251,000 cash as a down payment on our home. We put in like $38,000, I think, when we bought it together. When my mom passed away, I inherited her portion of our home. Okay, so I just want to preface that in this video. So we're laying in bed. He tells me this. He tells me that we're in debt. And he's maxed out all of our credit cards. And he's maxed out our home equity line of credit, which was $50,000. And I had no idea what he had maxed out the home equity line of credit because, like I said, we had separate bank accounts. All the bills were in his name. So he took care of all the financial stuff. All my money went towards my business and home expenses as far as things around the house. So I'm mortified. I don't know how to fix the situation. So in my mind, I'm like, you know, I'm not mad about the money. I'm thinking, how can I fix this? How can I save my husband if he's thinking about hurting himself? So fast forward to August, and I get a phone call from my daughter, and she asks me if I'll fly out to Virginia. We were living in Idaho at the time. If I would fly out to Virginia to help paint her house. She had acquired a home from her dad when he passed away, and it got picked up on a television show. And they were doing a, 30-minute series on her home, the renovation of it. It's on the Magnolia Network. They had a deadline. She called me up and she said, would you come out and paint? I need help painting. We're not going to get the house done in time for the taping. Please, will you come out and help me? So the next day I got on a plane and I flew to Virginia, and for 2 weeks I stayed at my daughter's house and I painted the whole entire home. 3 floors, doors, all the stuff, trim, like everything that they needed me to do. On the day that they were taping the show, I was still painting. Like I was painting from 6 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock at night some days. Just me by myself. So I save the day, we do the taping. While I'm there, I'm telling my daughter about what my husband had shared with me about the money and how he's concerned about harming himself. Well, she had just acquired this house, and this huge house. Now she's got a mortgage payment. So she says, why don't you guys come live with me and my boyfriend? They were living in the house together. Why don't you come live with us, and I can get your husband a job at the place where I work, and you guys can live with us for a little while, pay off your debt, and then you can buy a house here or whatever. Well, I wanted to do that. That sounded like an amazing idea. And so I went home, I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, no, absolutely not at first. So then I convinced him to, at least talk to the guy, talk to the owner of the company. So he talks to the owner of the company. Okay, and the company is a home construction company, and there's 4 employees at this place, and my daughter's one of the employees, okay? So it's super small. And oh, by the way, I want to preface this video by letting you know that while we were living in Idaho, and for 7 years that we were living there, my husband worked for my brother's company. That's it been in my family my whole life. My grandfather started it. So he was working for my family business when we left, moved to Virginia, and started staying with my daughter. So he takes the job interview on a Thursday, and on Friday the guy offers him the job. On Sunday he's on a plane to Virginia to stay with my daughter and to start his new job. I stay behind in Idaho for 8 weeks to sell all of our home, to put it on the market, to show it, to pack all of our everything up. Meanwhile, I'm still running my businesses. I have an art studio, I teach online, and I had a dog sitting business. So I was taking care of both my businesses, trying to wrap up our home and everything, while he just picked up, went and started his new job, and began living with my daughter and her boyfriend. So they're working at the same company, okay? So for 8 weeks, I'm just living my life out in Idaho, like, thinking I'm getting ready to sell my dream home. I'm going to live with my daughter. We're going to travel. We're going to get to spend time with my kids. It's going to be amazing. And I'm so excited. So I get there, 8 weeks I spend packing up everything. His new job is going great, apparently, and I'm just super happy to get there. So I drive myself all the way across the U.S., pulling a U-Haul, me and my dog, with half of our stuff, and I leave the other half in our garage in Idaho. So I get there, and I've been on the road for 4 days, mind you, okay? And they've known I'm coming for 2 weeks. And I get there with a tiny little U-Haul, expecting them to have a room cleared out for me to unpack my office so I can get to work. And they haven't even cleaned the room out. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to leave this stuff in the U-Haul till however long. Like, I've just driven cross country. I'm exhausted. They acted like they weren't even happy that I was there. So I argued with my daughter for 3 days about unpacking my stuff. And she's like, you need to paint that room before you can move in. I want this room painted and cleaned up before you move in your stuff. So I was like, okay. So I end up leaving all my stuff in the U-Haul. Basically, I unpacked some stuff in around her house, and I'm forced to have to now paint this office before I can set up my stuff to work. Well, right out of the gate, things are weird. I'm being given the silent treatment. I can tell there's like this hostility from my daughter towards me. She's upset that I'm smoking cannabis, which is ridiculous because she smokes it and so does her boyfriend. The few times that she would talk to me, it would always be to complain either about something I was doing in the house, cleaning the floors wrong, using the wrong cleaning products, or something her boyfriend was doing. She hated that he lived there. She wished she could kick him out, but she needed his money because she got this giant house and now she's got like a $2,000 a month mortgage payment. She can't afford the house by herself. That's why we kind of were like, we can help her out. She can help us out. Anyway, she constantly complained about her boyfriend because he drank too much. She hated that he drank. They were constantly fighting about the fact that he was drinking. Well, he hated his life because she was miserable to him. She didn't love him. She didn't want him there, but she knew she couldn't afford it without his money.
I don't know what's happening. Okay, so now the daughter's got stuff. I don't know.
So I took my half, the $155,000, and I went and bought a $50,000 RV to live in and a $50,000 truck to pull it. I don't have a truck payment. I don't have a house payment, and that's how I've been living, and I love it. The rest of the money I used to live my best life because I deserve it. I took my money and I went cross country and I did all the things because guess what? I could not be here tomorrow. So what's the purpose in holding on to all that money? And all of you people out there saying that I don't work and I beg for donations, that's ridiculous.
Trying to build up the courage to do probably one of the most uncomfortable things that I've ever had to do in my whole life. And that is ask people for money.
You can't make this shit
So basically her husband left her for her daughter, which I figured that.
Come on, my baby, digging me down, spoiling me dry.
That's
Series on her home, the renovation of it. It's on the Magnolia Network. They had a deadline. Not one time ever have I said that anything sexual happened between my husband and my daughter. None of you want to touch the fucking
I don't know what's happening. It wound up in some mess. This is white business. This is some.
So I'm gonna go
stuff.
to part 2.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got.
You need something?
What's going on? How you doing? I see you.
You trying to buy gas?
No, I'm not trying to buy gas. You don't got a man. I'm trying to get at you.
Okay, buy this gas.
Buy the gas.
Yeah, buy the gas. All right, so fill it up.
You ain't even told me your name yet, though. What's your name? Like
Cinnamon.
Come on, that ain't even valid. Come on.
My name is Cinnamon, and now you're being disrespectful. See how serious you are about it. Fill it up.
I mean, I'm like that. I got that.
All right, so go ahead. Let me see what you got.
That ain't nothing but gas.
I need the premium.
It's on your gas tank. I see it.
Okay, just make sure don't give me the regular stuff.
Come on, you see what I'm driving over there?
Yeah, all right. So show me something.
Big body.
All right, make sure it's premium. As soon as he's done pumping, fill it up. So remember I told you to lean up off my car earlier? You gotta lean up off my car, boo.
You gotta get this joint washed anyway.
I do.
I'll follow you to the car wash.
All right, so go ahead. Go get in your car. I'm gonna wait right here. Go get in your car.
I'll get the detail and all that.
All right, so go ahead. Go get in your car. I'm gonna wait for you. Go off the car, dude.
Wow. Let's exchange numbers real quick.
Please lean up off the car.
All right, cool. See you later.
He got played. He played himself. What can I say? Listen, y'all. That's the show. It's crazy around here. Y'all stay blessed, though. And inspiration is on the way.
Come on in the room. Or should I sing it? Come on in the room. Listen, I have been waiting for you since Thursday. Like, for real. Last Sunday, when I did not get the chance to preach to you all because I was on my daddy duties and just taking care of my baby girl, this word was already brewing in me. So, like, I'm prepared to give you a message that I believe can greatly help your spiritual evolution. I'm honored each and every week, every Thursday and every Sunday, to be an individual, just a vessel that God has chose to give you spiritual nutrients. So I want to get to work. Thank you everybody who prayed for my household, prayed for my family, prayed for my baby girl. She has fully recovered, and Daddy now has a chance to spread the goodness of Jesus and the gospel. I'm ready. Are you ready? If you're ready, can I get you to put in the room? I'm ready. Go ahead and greet somebody. Hey girl, I see you. Hey my dude, I see you. And let's get to this message. Two verses for our foundational text will come from 1 Kings chapter 11, verses 1 and 2. It says, King Solomon, this is David's son, King Solomon, however, loved many foreign women. Certain translations say strange women. King Solomon, however, loved many foreign women besides Pharaoh's daughter, the Moabites and the Ammonites and the Edomites and the Sidonians and the Hittites. They were from the nations about which the Lord had told the Israelites, you must not intermarry with them. Listen, God's saying that's not a candidate. That's not a prospect. That's not even an option. You must not intermarry with them. Why? Because they will surely turn your heart. Because they will surely turn your heart after their gods. Look at this, y'all. Nevertheless, Solomon held fast to them in love. I wonder if there's anybody who has ever loved the wrong thing. Solomon was holding fast to them in love. Here's the question. As we start this off, here's the question. What are you in love with that's turning your heart? What are you in love with that is turning your heart? Can I get somebody to put in the room, I'm warning you. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. What are you in love with that's turning down your peace and turning down your joy and turning down your purity and turning down your confidence and turning down your wholeness? What are you in love with that's turning? I'm preaching so passionate, just an introduction. I want to get us to a place to where we trust in the plan of God so much so. We trust in the timing of God so much so that when we don't get something, we really don't even get upset. I really don't even get upset because I have this perspective that God opens doors that he cosmically created for me to walk into, and he shuts doors that must be a form of him protecting me. So I'm not even getting upset about what walked away. I'm not even getting upset about what I didn't get approved for, because whatever God has for me truly is for me. I want us to trust God so much so to when he says no, I trust him. When he says wait, I trust him. When he says I have better, I trust him. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Solomon, don't intermarry with those women. Somebody in the room, you're like, Jessica, stop looking at those type of men. James, stop looking at those type of females. I don't care that she thick. Stop looking at those type of females. These are the ones that will turn your heart against God. And I believe we have done the body a disservice. I believe we have done the body a disservice because there are so many messages that are preaching about the rewarding of God, but what is underpreached is the warnings of God. Hear me, hear me. There's so many messages that preach about the rewarding of God. You can get blessed. It's your season, it's your time. God's gonna bless you with a house, and God's gonna bless you with a raise, and God's gonna bless you with a car, and God's gonna bless you with more money, more money. There's so many sermons that are speaking about the rewarding of God, but we often underpreach the warnings of God. Now listen, this is what I want us to get. There's a connection. If I don't take heed to the warnings of God, I won't be in position to experience the rewarding of God. Did y'all hear me? If I don't take heed to the wisdom and the warnings of God, I won't be in position to receive the rewarding of God. But I want him. But I want that offer. But I want that opportunity. God's like, listen, red flag, my hand's not on this. Yeah, but I get more money. Yeah, but red flag, your children need you. Every open door isn't God. Some of them are spiritual ambushes playing dress up. I need you to seek my face so you can hear when I'm warning you about something that is not my will. And I get it. Sermons that speak mainly about the rewarding of God, they'll get people to shout. They'll get people to share this message. It'll probably grow your platform. You'll probably get more subscribers, more likes, and that was a word today, sir, or that was a word today, ma'am. You might get all of that, but it is the wisdom and the warnings of God that cause for us to miss unnecessary pain.
Charge $200 for a DEXA scan that takes 5 minutes just because they can. Think about it. If you get help.
It is the wisdom and the warning of God that causes for us to miss unnecessary seasons. You and I are going to go through seasons, but some seasons are unnecessary. Can I get somebody to put unnecessary in the room? Yeah, it's the wisdom and the warning of God that makes us miss unnecessary wounds. Because hear me, there's some wounds that you can't avoid. It's not that God has to use pain. It's not that God has to use pain to teach us. It's just that for many of us, that's the only way we learn. I told you I'm waiting all week. I'm waiting all week. It's not that God has to use pain to teach us. It's just that for many of us, pain is the only way we learn. Like it's gonna be hard for you to hear the warnings of God when you have already decided what you want God to say. Oh, this is coming for somebody's life tonight. It's gonna be hard for you to effectively see the red flags and effectively hear the warnings of God when you have already decided what you want God to say. Yeah, I prayed about it. I have a peace. I got my confirmation. I have a peace. I have a peace about it. Is that God's peace or is that your peace? It's going to be hard for us to effectively see the warnings of God when you have already decided what you want God to say. And the reason why your spiritual intelligence matters, the reason why your relational wisdom matters, the reason why your healing matters is because wounds become potters. Listen, wounds become potters. They mold you. They mold your personality. They mold the way that you view men. They mold the way that you view women. They mold the way you view church. They mold the way you view pastors. They mold the way you view relationships. They mold the way you view marriage. They mold your perspective, and they mold the way you respond. But healed people respond different. This is so good, y'all. Healed people respond different. When I'm wounded, I only can respond really out of three things. When I'm wounded, I respond out of defending me, my insecurity, or my fear that you will leave a wound on me just like they did. Did y'all hear me? When I'm wounded, Something hurt me and it has not been healed. I will respond to you out of defending myself. I will respond to you out of my insecurities. And I will respond to you out of fear that you will do the exact same thing to me that they did. And so now what ends up happening, because I haven't dealt with my wounds, I can't even have effective communication. I can't have healthy communication. You only know one mode when it comes to communicating: defending self. That's it. Because I have not healed, I only know one mode. I'm going to protect me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm cool. You know what? I don't need y'all. If y'all leave, leave. I'm straight. I'm cool. I can do this on my own. I'm good. I'm good. No, we don't need to talk about it. I don't need to talk about it. I'm cool. I can handle this on my own. I was cool before you. I'm going to be cool after you. I'm good. No, you're not. No, you're not. You just fear repeated pain. I'm talking to somebody. You fear repeated pain. Hear me, y'all. Listen, hear me. You cannot force yourself not to talk about it and label that as healing. You can't force yourself not to talk about it and label that as healing. Some of us have adjusted to not talking and label that as I'm healed. When you're wounded, there's really only one response that you have when it comes to communicating, and that is defending myself. Because when I have a history of being betrayed, when I have a history of people hurting me, by default, I push away the people who really do love me. And I push away the people that I really do want to love back. I want to love them back, but I have put a wall on my heart. I have put a wall over my heart that has arrested and imprisoned my real emotions. Like you saying that you good and you saying that you're over it, that's not your authentic self. I just don't want repeated pain. Like I have measured my strength by how much I could take. I don't want repeated pain. So I tell you I'm good, but my pillowcase catches my tears. I tell you I'm good, but on social media I'm venting about the situation. I'm not good. And I'm pushing away the people who really do love me, and I want to love them back. But I've walled my heart. So me walling my heart, that has imprisoned my emotions and my real self. Listen, y'all, I have to remind you, the text tells us to guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. The text does not say wall your heart. The difference between a guard and a wall, a guard's job is to screen and evaluate. I want you to view the Holy Spirit as your spiritual TSA. Is there anything on you that you have in your luggage that is considered hazardous material for where I'm taking you? You can't board the flight of love until this has been thrown away. You can't board with that. So the Holy Spirit is going to let you know this is not an individual. This is not an opportunity. Maybe this is not even a church that's conducive for the flight that I'm trying to take you on.
27 with joint discomfort. I'm 31. She's 26. We were all too young according to our...
On. I need to screen. Guards screen, evaluate, and collect data. And upon further review, they decide access granted or access denied. That's a guard. But a wall, nobody can get in and you can't get out. Your pain can't get out. Your trauma can't get out. Your insecurity can't get out. So your cellmates are your real emotions. But everybody else thinks you're good because of what you're saying with your fake emotions. Wounded people talk different, but healed people respond different. Healed people respond different. When I'm healed from verbal abuse, I can articulate my perspective respectfully without cursing you out to get my point across. Oh, Lord. Do you feel like you always got to curse people out for them to hear you? When I'm healed from verbal abuse of childhood or verbal abuse from that last relationship or that last marriage, when I'm healed from that, I don't have to be verbally abusive myself to get my point across, but rather I could communicate and articulate my point respectively without being violent to you because I'm healed. When I'm healed from whoever walked out of my life, and it may not be because I did something. Sometimes, see, I have to say this because we always identify other people as a red flag. They left me. They just did me so wrong. I don't know why. I don't know. Sometimes it's not the red flags in them. You could be a walking red flag yourself. Lord, you could be a walking red flag yourself. And so sometime when they exited, it's not because, they just couldn't. It could be because God was protecting them from you. I need to spend a season with you. My God, I need to spend a season with you so that you're not a walking red flag labeling everybody else as a counterfeit. That's a whole nother sermon. But anyway, when you're healed, when people walk away and you didn't do anything, you understand two things. Number one, the wrong ones have to walk out. The wrong ones have to walk out so that the right ones can walk in. I need to say that for somebody else. When you understand and you're healed, you understand two things. Number one, the wrong one has to walk out so that the right one can walk in, because I've stated it so many times, endings are married to sendings. Some things can't be sent until some things have went. I know that's not grammatically correct, but it rhymed and you got the point. Some things can't be sent until some things have went. That's the first perspective. The second perspective is you understand somebody not being interested in me is not a reflection of my value. Ooh, somebody not taking interest in me is not a reflection of my value. Look, marriage is not proof of God's goodness. God is eternally good. Did you hear me? Marriage is not proof of God's goodness. God himself, Yahweh Adonai, all by himself, is eternally good. If he doesn't give anything else, he is good. His goodness, that's just who he is. Being good is like his name. Being good is like his heart. Being good is like his attribute. He's good even when life isn't. So therefore, we can understand that the lack of somebody understanding what you carry is not a receipt of your value. Did y'all hear me? I feel like I'm freeing somebody. The lack of somebody not being able to discern what you carry, that is not the receipt. That is not the receipt of your value.